Okay, so first of all, my mic might be a little bit weird, but that's okay. But gay furries hitting nuclear labs in Idaho. What? First off, with my microphone, I need to replace the shock cord in the mount, so I'm holding it by hand, so it might sound a little bit weird, possibly. I don't know how it's going to come out, but we'll find out. And I mean, maybe I might hold my mic a bit more in my hand. But anyway, so self-described gay furry hackers breached one of the biggest nuclear labs in the US and demand it begin researching IRL catgirls. So going over this, the group is called Sieged Security, or also known as Siege Sec, and they are self-proclaimed gay furry hackers. And they have basically posted and grabbed data from, where was it? What's the Idaho National Laboratory, which is basically a big lab that does, nuclear energy research. They're kind of one of those that have put a lot of research into nuclear energy, making it cleaner and things like that. So what these furry cat hackers have gotten, or are a bunch of like addresses, social security numbers, birth dates, and lots more. So as they put it, let's see. So this Idaho National Labs employs around 6,100 people, and they've got a lot of land. And let's see. So the history of nuclear energy for peaceful application has principally been written in Idaho. So Big Lab does a lot of nuclear energy research, so they focus a lot on the civilian sector and how nuclear can apply to it. And apparently they didn't have that good of security because furries got into their thing. So the East Idaho News, kind of earlier on, had contacted some of the employees in the initial leak and verified the information. So apparently Siege Security has done like NATO and a couple other things, a number of like mostly targeting, I guess, human resources, because this is kind of where all the big data is human resources holds all this personal data like payment information or payroll information, social security numbers, and so on, which kind of like is really important. So in their posts, they start off with meow, 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 meow before boasting about much yummy and crunchy data it has. A lot of nuclear data. So this is radioactive data that they are saying is very yummy. So it added the group had messaged users via the Oracle software the lab has, showing our access before making the proposition about catgirls. So this nuclear facility was obviously using Oracle. And so talking with a couple other people that have been in the field for much longer than I have, Oracle has a really, really, really bad rap of being super insecure. So that's kind of their first, like, fatal flaw, is the fact that they went with kind of the old and insecure thing that Oracle is. And, I mean, anybody that has used, like, Java or anything knows that Oracle can be really, really bad. And I think that's why a lot of people end up defaulting to something like a OpenJDK, particularly on Linux. But anyway, let's see. Following the hack being made public, the group's social media account commented, "Many people ask why for the Idaho National Laboratory breach. We are cats. Intricacies such as why do not concern us." So obviously claiming to be cats. And it's like no concern for that. Now, anybody that has a cat knows that cats don't care about your concerns or what you care about. They will sit on your warm keyboard. Is that Photoshop? Halfway looks photoshopped here, but anyway, they will sit on your keyboard and do whatever the heck they please to. And I've seen this one too many times on my own keyboards, and they halfway threaten, just by like where they lay, to press random keys for me no matter what I'm doing. I could be working on anything, and they're going to try and help me with my work. Either way. Let's see. Idaho National Laboratory is responsible for a lot more than climate change solutions. They were not targeted due to their involvement in climate change mitigation. So, nuclear energy can be a big game changer for the climate change activists because nuclear is actually, in a lot of ways, cleaner and takes up less space than solar and wind do, and it kills less animals if you are doing it right. And I believe that the Idaho lab would have been doing a lot of research into it. Obviously, they do their research into nuclear really well, but their research into cybersecurity on their systems needs a lot of work, obviously. Now, okay. So none of those things seem especially egregious to me, but I'm not a furry hacker. The INL says an investigation of the breach is underway and the feds are involved. Let's see. Determine that it was a target of a cybersecurity breach, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, FBI always generally gets involved, particularly when the group is unknown. Because, for one, you don't know whether it's crossing state lines or not, so federal generally gets involved. And I think in the area of nuclear, federal's going to get involved by default for some dumb reason. But in a lot of cybersecurity incidents, if the attacker is in the same state as the entity that they are attacking, and depending on the infrastructure, it may technically not involve federal authorities, just due to the fact that it's not crossing state lines, but the feds may get involved just because they're the feds, and they tend to do what they please in a lot of cases because they feel like it. But anyway, yeah, so furry cats, cat furries, I don't know, hack a nuclear research facility, the largest nuclear research facility, and brag about it on the internet. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.